Hello again, thanks for joining. Time for a new model railway news update to keep you up to date with some interesting new announcements from these manufacturers. This is a totally unbiased news report. I don't have any affiliate links that I'm trying to get you to buy stuff through, and so you'll get an honest opinion here with what's coming up. So let's get into it. It's been a couple of weeks since I did an update as I was away filming in Poland, and during that time there's been a few updates in the model railway world. Others have already covered that, so I'll jump right into the most recent stuff, with the first being from Hornby. They teased earlier in the year that they would have some additional 200 celebration models coming, and they have revealed this just now. It's a new livery option on the LNER Azuma model. Coming in this 5-pack you get a powered driving car, a dummy car, and 3 coaches. The obvious difference here is the Darlington livery on one of the power cars, which does look pretty stylish and looks to be well applied. However, I'm questioning what is different between the remaining items in the train pack and what comes in a standard LNER Azuma train pack. Nothing I can see, maybe just the running numbers. The RRP price is the same though, and already we're seeing discounts on the limited edition 200 train pack by around 10% off. However, the other pack I've seen with around £100 off. So it's an interesting version of the Azuma, but I feel not particularly earth-shattering. Oh, there's also a limited edition 4-car coach pack to go with it too, which I'm also failing to see what's different between it and the standard extra 4-car pack. Both are the same RRP too. They've also done the Javelin with the 200 small graphic on the side of one of the driving cars too, which I also feel is a little underwhelming. Might just be me, but I was hoping for something a bit more special than what we're being offered. And when I see stuff like this in the 200 range, it just makes me feel they are not really trying. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. In some other news, Tillig is in a bit of a pickle at the moment. They announced earlier, and we covered some of this stuff on his channel, about their plans to release some new models in 2025. However, the unique editions range of special limited edition models might not go ahead, or maybe only just a few of them will. With the deadline at the end of March looming, they are reporting they don't have enough pre-orders to put into production a number of the proposed models, and there's quite a lot of them in both TT, HO and HOE scale, as you can see here from the list on their website. I'll keep an eye on what's happening here and update you in the future, but it's sad and perhaps a little worrying that there's not been enough interest here to produce these items. Maybe it's a sign of there just being too many models, or a downturn in available spending money for hobbies. We'll see. One model that is coming later this year though is a new HO scale locomotive from Piko. This is the Italian FSD 445 diesel locomotive and is coming in some new liveries and specifications. These CAD renderings show the model as announced at the Model Expo Italy in Verona the other day, and in Piko's expert range there's 2 livery options. This is the Era 5 version, but both the expert versions feature a fully detailed interior and numerous exterior details such as a spinny fan and etched grills. They have the usual Plux 22 digital interface with directional lights and cab lighting too. Also, you can have sound as well. Analog versions are around £190 here in the UK, with either DCC or AC digital sound versions around £290. The other livery option there is the Era 6 Intercity version, by the way. The Era 5 livery version is also coming out in their Expert Plus range, which means digital only, and the addition of a smoke generator, plus it has the automatic digital controlled couplers. Price goes up by another £70-ish for those features. All are due later this year. Marklin just announced a new model for the 50th anniversary of the Show with the Mouse. This is a children's TV show in Germany, and the DB has painted up one of their logos in a fun livery to mark the occasion. Marklin are producing this in model form in either HO, N or Z scale. The real loco was only painted up like this in January 2025, so Marklin are quick off the mark to release this version. The BR110 is a model that's been out before of course, and comes with all the digital features you'd expect of a modern Marklin model. It's available as a 2-rail pickup version under Trix, a centre pickup AC digital version in HO scale under Marklin, in digital N scale as Minitrix, and analog Z scale as Marklin again. HO scale digital with sound comes in around £380 in the UK, N scale digital with sound is around £270, and Z scale is around £200. It's certainly unusual, but I can't say I'm a fan of this. And also not getting much fan appreciation is Marklin's announcement of a new so-called Marklin message wagon, with the new one in collaboration with the world famous or infamous Brazilian artists Os Gamios. I might have pronounced that incorrectly, but certainly graffiti on rolling stock is a contentious issue, with some for it and some not so much. But there's no denying that Marklin's promo teaser video on YouTube has certainly received a lot of backlash. We'll find out more details about what the wagon looks like at the end of March, so let's see how it is received. But it's certainly a brave decision on Marklin's part to do this.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Herpa are always releasing tons of new model vehicles in HO scale, and this month is no exception. They released all these new cars, all these commercial vehicles and trucks, these emergency vehicles, and these 3 military vehicles. Absolutely crazy amount. I don't know how they keep up with all this, and who's buying all this stuff. Anyway, I'll focus in on the ones that caught my eye, and the first was this really cute looking AWZ P70 limousine, this time in ruby red. Lovely looks to this vehicle and priced around £14 here in the UK. Also, you can't beat a Capri, and here is one in white with the classic black vinyl roof. And while the VW ID Buzz is getting a lot of livery options, this particular one stood out for me as it looks pretty good. And of course, this courier company is all over the place these days. Bit more expensive for this one though. And finally, this MAN bus would also be a very handy model to have for your model railway layout. And here in red and white, also around £25. JSModels next, and they are adding to the range of UK-made laser-cut kits with this 3-storey rail-served warehouse. Very UK industrial style. The model builds up to 290 by 165mm and is 215mm high. It's available in either brick or stone finish and will be available very soon. I didn't get a note of the price of this, but normally JSModels kits come in around about £30 for a building like this, so I'm guessing it'll be around about the same. One of the big players in cardboard construction buildings, Metcalfe, have just announced that they have a newly redesigned corner shop or pub kit. It's a well-crafted dual-purpose kit that lets you create either a pub or a corner shop at the end of your street. Designed to fit either the left or right end of terraced houses, it pairs seamlessly with the terraced house kit series that they also produce. It includes a selection of signs, window displays and 2 paving options as well. This will be available in April for an RRP of just £19. Anyway, that's the news for this video folks. Thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so subscribe to keep yourself up to date, and I'll see you on the next one.
So model trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, in tiny worlds, choo choo, model trains, tiny trains, model worlds, choo choo, model trains, in tiny worlds, choo choo.